Hello, 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 everybody. Alrighty. We're back in the Derailing Valley. We're afraid of nothing. Nothing, I tell you. We got our Loco Remoto, and we don't have logistics, so we can't do that. Let's figure out what we're doing. Logistics, no. Logistics, no. Logistics, no. I'm gonna have to get logistics apparently. What do we got here? Long hazmat, can't do that one. Long and that. Okay, so we got freight hauls everywhere. All the freight hauls. All right, let's see. 360 tons. No. 51 tons. Boring. 51 tons. Maybe. 405 tons. Trevor, how's it going? Oh, wait. We're here. Okay, so we're we're here, because that's where that is. I have not been to Food and Factory Town. So I think... Because I got... Well, I can't do that one. It's 360 tons. I did not put the mod in to allow me to have multiple engines because I'm lazy. So basically I have two options here. Time to derail some trains. I wonder if I could... Ooh, that's $5,000. That's $4,000. Trade man, how's it going? I'm thinking I got a small little load to run the Food and Factory Town and a small little load to run the Harbor Town. What if I took both loads, right? We go up this way, drop off the first load at Food and Factory Town, wee through there, and then come all the way down. We couldn't do that in an hour. There's no way. Let's not be crazy here. Let's not be crazy. Let's find the empty Sun Omni containers, MFFH25, and work on that. All right, so empty Sun Omni containers. That's a whole lot of not any empty Sun Omni containers here. Where's the empty... MFFH25 is what we're looking for. There they are right there. Okay. Alright, let's get ourselves hooked up. Nope, not that. I want this. Power. Pair. Excellent. Now we go forward. Drop the brakes. Hey, I got a remote control. I got a remote control. La 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 la. I can do everything remotely. Well, most everything remotely. We'll see how this goes for us. And then I take my comms radio, flippy, back to my remote, put it in reverse, drop that, increase power there. Look at me, I'm driving with a remote control. Oh, I'm driving with a remote control. Oh, nothing bad will happen, because I just said that all the world's gonna crash, but whatever. We'll get this. Get this. Good. Alright, too fast. Boom. And then, oops, we just go couple. Haha. Boom. Okay. Whoopsie. You are not MFFH25. You're the Spyrex containers. Oh, we're already coupled to it. Oh, no, bad. Bad, bad, bad. We are not going to do something silly. There. You can evacuate. Yes, I can evacuate faster. You are correct. All right, we can. Thank y'all. All right. Yep, we pick them up at B5, and we're heading for C4I. Cool. All right. Train. Oi. Ooh, we're gonna stand on the front deck here. There we go. Nope, not that. Remote. We are forward. We are coupled. Everything good? Yes. Brakes are off. Hooah! Yeah! Now the only thing I can't do is I can't monitor engine temps, but meh, whatever. We're good. We're good. Wait a minute. Oh, cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. I think we're going the wrong way. World map. Yeah, of course we are. But is that such a bad thing? Might not be, actually, because if I go to the city, it's food and factory town, that's the farm, goods factory, city, there we are, city. We were in the B. Oh, we can't get out of here anyway. So we have to go this way to shunt out and head northeast. Wait, no, I'm in Machine and Factory Town. Right. Yep, we're gonna have to run backwards. Kermit. Oh well. That's okay. That's what we got a remote for, right? We're gonna have to go that way. Okay. I got it. I got it. I gonna figure this out. Comms radio. Flick that. Nope, I want that to go that way. Okay. Remote. We're gonna go reverse it. Yes, it's a dare train. Oi! Now we can quietly hang out back here. Wow, we can hang out in the quiet. Any more power? Come on, train. Let's go. We don't have all day. Alright, now we just have to maneuver through here competently. Hush, all of you. Alright, we're going to go that way, so I don't want that. I want to go this direction. Yeah. I think we're going to be fine. We're booking now. Alright, looks like we're staying on the main track. We're good. It's all good. I don't see any trains. Yeah. Yep, we're good. I think we're good. How are we doing in here? Nominal. Everything is nominal. What? Up here. Okay, we're just going to hang out back here on the back of the train. Woo! And just chill. We can hang our feet over the edge and just sit back, relax. We don't need that. I need the remote. Oh man, we need more power. Give us power! Probably not that much power, honestly. Okay. Let me look at the station map again just to make sure we know what we're doing. Yeah, we should be good. Kind of think, could we make... We can't make that switch now, because that's over there. Whale, poppycock. Wait a minute, what's going on up here? Probably need to slow down a little bit. There, look at us. Oh wow, look at that crossing. Yeah, that wouldn't confuse the... Wow, that wouldn't confuse me at all. Not at all. Not one bit of me would be confused by that. Alright. It's like a military base over there. Alright, let's go for broke. We got 30 minutes to get to our destination. If we had paid attention, we would be facing the right direction, but hey, what do you know? Let's open up our window. Open. Open. Here we go. Alright, let's check our world map really quick. I think everything's going to be cool. We got the iron ore mine we're going to have to fly through. I think we'll be fine there. Okay, now I ask the question, why am I going this direction? If I'd gone the other direction, we would have been just fine. Oh well. You know what? I'm calling it adventure time. I'm calling it adventure time, folks. That's what we're going to do. Have ourselves a little adventure. That was a diamond, but a tad big for fingers. Yeah, no joke. Unless you were a giant, you had big fingers. Roar. Then it would work. We're going the wrong way. I really should just go that way, but you know what? We're booking. I'm happy with it. We're going 40. It's nice. The only thing that this remote really needs is a temperature sensor for the loco itself. That would make it really nice. But, you know what? You make do with what you got. Alright, let's go back to the front of our train, which is the back of our train. It's an 80 limit. Oh, now we're really picking it up. Ooh, I can cut throttle because we're going downhill. Yeah! Woo! Riding at the front of the train! Riding at the front of the train! Hey, look, there's a mine or something. Oh, that's the iron ore mine that we're going to. Cool. Oh yeah, this is a cool view, isn't it, everybody? Rocking and rolling. I wonder what that speed limit sign says. 50. We're going 70. Okay, maybe a little bit of breakage. Okay, maybe a lot more breakage. There we go. Just a dab more brakes would really help out here. There we go. Brakes off. If I get a bigger engine, heat is no longer an issue. Ah, well. Okay, we're rocketing in to... Uh-oh. Alright. We got to keep an eye on speed, and we're going to have to get ready to switch to our switch to switch. That made perfect sense in my brain. Slow a bit. Ah! I'll slow down when I'm... Okay, that's slow down a bit. Oh gosh, that's a Y. Oh no. Okay. World map. Okay, that's not going to do me any good. Comms radio. I want to fly through. That's what I want to do. Hey, train, not that slow. Come on now. Drop the brakes. Okay, way too slow now. Now we need some power. There we go. We're good. We're good. We're at about 26. So I think that's good. Yeah, look at that. 30 mile an hour limit. Comms radio out. Prepare. to enter the yard. Oh, look, guys. Nothing in front of us. Woo! Look at us. We're good. Hey, you know what? I wonder, is any of that going our way? No, I probably don't want to. It's like, I wonder if any of it's going my way. Nah, we're not going to bother. I was kind of thinking maybe we could do that, but thinking about it, nah, we're not going to run. We're not going to, we got a load. We're going to take the load we got. We're not going to be greedy Gusses. We're not going to be greedy Gusses. All right, I want to see. I want to look at this place. That's pretty cool. We got some cars. Those definitely going to need a big engine for those. Those excavators are probably, those empty cars are probably good. We could move those at probably a logistics haul, though. We don't have a logistics license, and we got some flat cars there. Those would be easy enough to move if we wanted to, but again, probably a logistics license. Just to check our temps a bit. Temps are good. Fuel is meh. Not as great as it could be, but whatever. Uh-oh. Doink. Doink. Whoop. Whee! There we go. Alright. We're going 30. Check the world map. I think we're making good time, guys. I think we're making good time. I don't know if we're going to make it in the limit, but we'll see. I think it's going to be a close shave. I got about 15 minutes, give or take, I think. What? It shouldn't say Farmer's Dynasty. Is Twitch being dumb again? Hold on. Twitch being dumb again? Dang it, Twitch. I've updated this thing 3 times now. What chaos can we cause? It's the go live notification actually was correct, but the dang thing just undid the update. Really? Sorry about that, St. Jenny. Twitch has been a real pain in my backside lately. I've had like 4 streams now that have done that to me. I could understand if it was coming from Streamlabs being pushed into Twitch, but the fact that I updated on Twitch first, wait 5 minutes, and then start the stream really peeves me off. Mainly because as a developer, that kind of API thing is something that should be right 100%. It's super basic. A little bit of Postman, automated API testing, bish bash bosh, you're done. You don't have to do anything else. It's simple. But anyway, we won't go into work discussions because work sucks. All right. We are going through a tunnel. I did not know there was a tunnel up here, but that's good for us. That means we're going to have to climb a mountain range, which would not be good in this train. But thank you for letting me know, St. Jenny. I do appreciate it. I assume things work sometimes. Bad Twitch. Yeah, exactly, Train Man. Yeah, FadStream was really janky for me, too. I think Twitch is having a morning. It's Sunday morning on Twitch. 9. Oh, we're well under 9. Few programmers test anymore in version. I know. It's a conversation I have with my developers all the time. Guys, you got to do unit testing. And they're like, I don't feel like it. It's difficult. But then they wonder why I have to dump back to them all their cases. Guys, this didn't pass. Well, if you'd unit test it. Anyway. All right, we have, oh, by the way, we have some money. Where's my wallet? We've got $12,000, which probably will pay for fuel in our rig. 4. What is our speed? 3.5. We're good. So we have 12,000, which will probably pay for fuel when we get into the food town. That's pretty. I'd like a house right about there. See that little bit of land on the other side of the river? That's where I want my house. 3. Probably be a good idea to just dab a little bit of brake on. There we go. We're 4 over, but I think we'll be okay. Yeah. Well, let's give her just a little more dab of brake, just to be sure. I don't want to go pitching over the edge. Oh, decrease throttle. I could. Eh, 34. We're holding steady. Zettler, hello. I guess we're waving a silent hello to Zettler. All right. We're gonna. This is. Oh my goodness, we're gonna be all the way over there, guys, on that bridge. Brew, thank you for the resub. I appreciate it, sir. We're trying to be good. We can't do dog view because we're standing on the back of the train, which probably has an its own thing, but I'm gonna call it standing on the back of the train. We've been giving Brew heck over dog view. Okay, where? It's dog view. But right now it can't be dog view because I have no windows. I'm just standing on the back of a train. Okay, food and factory town. Okay, we are definitely not going to make it. We're not going to make it in the 35-minute limit. It's all right. You know what? I'm okay with that. But we'll get our $5,000. I think that's what the value of this contract is. We'll get our $5,000 and call it good. Get my remote back out and keep it charging. We're now going 27. Oh, that's a tunnel. I want to check temps on the train as well as fuel load. Temps are good. Fuel is... Nope, not that. That. There. Temps are coming down. Why are temps coming down? Because we're slowing down is the reason why. Train? Train? Why do I feel like this train is stopping? Hello, train. What? Why? Why? Why were you... Wheel slip, okay, yeah. But why were you doing that? Train? Oh, did I overheat it? Probably. Oh my googly moogly. Yep, I overheated it. bad. How's it going? Watch speed. Oh my gosh. 40. We're fine, train man. I swear. We're probably not fine. This feels way too fast. Oh no, we were fine. It was a 60 curve. All right, let's get back to the front of our thing here. Get back to the front of our train. Woo! I'm king of the world! What was that speed limit that we just passed? I'm guessing we're going to be okay. I'm guessing. I'm kind of pushing it, Train Man, a little bit because I kind of want the bonus, but yeah. I think that ship has sailed. Well, maybe if I push it, if we get a good long downhill run here without a lot of tight curves, maybe. We probably should look in. C4I is where we're going. Food and Factory Town. Oops. Oops. C. So we're going to be coming in from the southwest. Oh, sweet. C4I. We're going to be going straight into the C block. Oh, that's going to be easy. You're good. It was rocketing up when I wrote it. Yeah, I saw that too, and I was like, that's cool. Ooh, see that island right there? Right there? That's where I want to build my house. Right there. And then I could have a speedboat to go shopping, and people couldn't bother me. Fad, you are right. If I could be far, far away from people, be very, very good. Totally take a little house on that island. Build it on stilts. Yeah, I probably would. Or here. I could build it up on that little rise right there. Like a little house. Because there's that, you can get across that if you needed to. But otherwise, you'd have to climb this mountain so nobody would. And you could still ride the speedboat. It'd be perfect. How fast are we going? Not fast enough. Probably burn up the engine again, but what you gonna do? What you gonna do? What you gonna do? Float plane. Oh yeah. There's the oh, what is it? Starts with an A. It's a really, really like simple float plane. It's made for basically beginning float plane people. It's a lightweight, small plane. It'd be perfect. And then you'd work your way up to a turbo beaver. Because I'd love to be flying a turbo beaver. Get a used one from Kenmore Air or something. Be perfect. Actually, I take that back. I wouldn't want the turbo beaver. I'd get the old radial engine one. Oh, that'd be amazing. The noise that a radial engine plane makes, it's amazing. All right, let's check temps, so we don't have another screw up like we did. Temps. Probably gotta, yeah, back off a bit. Is that still rising? Yep. Alright, good. We're good for this little bit here. Look, another tunnel. Oh, this is a cool little track along here. I like tunnels. With a beaver, though, you could also cut wood. True. Okay, then we have a Y junction coming up, which we need to be left. And then let's just roll into the Food and Factory Town. I like how you can run as fast as your train's going. Cool down, engine. Ooh, thank you, you are cooling down. But our speeds are dropping. It's like that balancing act at this stage. I don't think a 20 mile an hour we're gonna have any issue with speed, so we're just gonna stare at our gauges for a little bit. Um, Brew, do you mind shouting out Fad? So those of you that don't know, Fad is streaming some. He was just streaming Sims 4 right before this, and yeah, he's doing some challenge where people are surrounded by people or some. I don't understand it. All I know is that he took his sim on a date. That's all I know. Thank you, Das. Okay, we're good. I think we're gonna be all right. So yeah, totally. If you haven't followed Fadman and you're a Sims 4 person, you probably should follow Fad. There'll be Sims 4 carnage, I'm sure. We have a couple more bridges to cross. The challenge is I'm surrounded by idiots. I told them that wasn't much of a challenge; it was real life. But ooh, I'm inside my train now. Let's get out of that. Oh, stretch. Okay. Carnage, definitely. Yeah. Yeah, apparently your sim has some sort of emotional carnage already. He's an emotional train wreck, so things are going well. Anyone who watched the Farmer's Dynasty stream from yesterday, I finally finished harvesting, baling, and collecting all the bales on the farm. And I was a good little muppet, and I sold only enough grain to pay for what we needed, and I stored the rest because grain prices are low. So we'll have money later on. We are now going 37. Ooh, it looks like we've cleared a hill, so let's back off the throttle. Let's actually just throttle off completely. What's that say? 5. We're fine. We're at 4. Okay, now we're going a little bit faster, but that's okay. I want to get up there. 1, to charge my batteries on my remote, and 2, to see better. To avoid any oil depot explosions. Okay, that still says 5, but I feel like we are inside the limit, sorta. I'm just going to dab some brake on. Look at that. Sweet. Brakes are off. And away we roll. Alright. We're good. We're good. We're good. Everything should be good. That should have been the switch to get us. Yep. And now we just rocket into Food and Factory Town. We're completely throttled off. I see Food and Factory Town in the distance. We're going 63. The speed limit is 60. Okay, now we're going 66. Speed is 60. Okay, now we put on some brakes. Where are we? Oh, okay. I just want to know where we are in case there's a tunnel up ahead. Okay, more brake. There we go. Look at that. I'm becoming a professional train driver. That'll be my new profession. Before long, Train Man will be able to come out and watch me fly by on a train. Fair, he'll probably be hiding in a bunker, but whatever. Independent brake is good for small changes. Yeah, but you know me, train man. I probably need large changes more than small. All right, we can go 80. We're going to make 80 here. What's that say? 70. Wow, these speed limits are a little bit close to each other in my mind. What's that say? 5. Uh-oh. More brakes. Here we go, guys. We're going to make it in to town. We're looking for C10. Actually, I want to stop the train. While we figure out where C10 is. Bounce, bounce, bounce. Bounce. Wait, C10? No. C4I. C4I is there. So we need to be... Yes. No. Fricky. Okay. You'd be hiding if I was flying a train. Yeah. And that works. And that works. All right. Okay. Brakes off. There's trains often fly. Oi! Come on, train. Let's roll. Push it. Push it. Push it. Boink. All right. Get this in, and then we just have to unhook, which is simple, simple, simple. And I hope we can... I hope there's a fuel depot here. Otherwise, I'm probably going to have to steal a train to take this train to a fuel depot. Okay, we just have to pass our little sign. There it is. Brakes on. And doink. Woohoo! Now... Where is... Oh, I could look here in the station map, I'm sure. The house is that way. Okay. I think that means it's... Yeah, bleh. This way? Oh, there is a depot. Oh, my good grief. Where's the station map? All right, roll back 1. Roll back 2. It's over there. Oh. Where? Where is it? I'm going to climb. Oh, there it is. Nope, I was wrong. That's not it. There it is. Woo! All right. Job validation. Job done. Yeah! Oh, and we even made it in bonus time. Woohoo! We got money. Money, money, money. Good. All right. We're good. We're good. It's all good. All right. First things I want to do... Climb on an explosive car. Yes, that's a good plan. First thing I want to do is go over here and see, can I fuel up? Do you have fuel? Yes. Okay. Because we're going to need to fuel up that train. I saw that when I was... Yep, that goes that way. And that goes... Not correct. Darn. Yes. So now I just pull out and go to that. Okay. That works? Okay. How much fuel? How bad is it? Yeah, it's bad. All right. We're just going to go ahead and run. Wrong way. Wait, off. Okay, cool. All right. We'll just run like this, cause no reason not to right now. No reason to run the remote. Look at that, guys. We made a delivery. Not only did we make a delivery, but we did it on time or ahead of schedule, And without any damage, I'm getting better at the game. I mean, the game is still evil because the cost of refueling this train is going to be so exorbitant as to eat all of our profits, but yeah. Okay. Comms radio, flippy flippy. And drop that, and then power that on. Yeah, I bet you all of our profits are going to be eaten by the repair and refuel on this engine. We have 28 grand. How much do you think it's going to cost to refuel, resand, and do any repairs on this engine? I'm guessing 26, so we'll have $2,000 left. This game is evil like that. It's a perfect game for fad. Mainly because I just, want it to be evil. Tick, 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 and stop. And off. Okay, let's see here. We have a little bit of repair to do to the engine. Okay, a little bit of repair to do the wheels. Yep. Body is 100%. Oil, it's an oil burner, all right. Shame it's evil when I am an angel. I don't know why you think otherwise. Gold, we have to put some liquid gold in there. Yep. And the terrible bill. Good grief. Ouch. Look at that. $6,000. Ugh. Well, that was basically what we made on that run. Awesome. All right. Well, well, that's a deep subject. Let's find our. Where did we go? Where is the there it is. All right. So we now know we need something better than nothing. All right. Nope. Can't do logistics. Wait, no, that's not logistics. That's shunting. You go right there. Logistics go away. Logistics go away. Logistics go away. Hazmat. Not allowed. Shunting. Freight haul. Hazmat. 315 tons. Long. And hazmat. Good thing I got the bonus. I know, because we would have been in the hole without. Okay, we need money badly. Okay, let's see here. 360 tons. Nope, can't touch that. With a barge pole. It's 11 minutes. I think it'd be really tough with a 300-ton load. 180 tons back down to Harbor Town. Harbor Town. Let's do this one. Let's do this one. Unload and store a train with empty Sun Omni containers. So we're looking for FFSU 41. And it's 3 cars long. Wait, is that what I just brought? I think it is. Guys, I think that's the very train I just brought. Whoop. Yep. The train I just brought. Are you facing the correct direction? You are, and you probably would be easier to get out. I want you. I want you. Yeah, we'll just go with this one. It really doesn't matter to me right now. They're all the same. Okay, go forward and go. Oh, derp, breaks off. Okay, let's get on the back here. Power that off. There. Hey, got the right train. Okay, we're gonna go hook up to our Sun Omni containers and then prep to do whatever this next thing is. They only give us 11 minutes to do it, so we're gonna have to hoof it. So we'll try that. That should give us a little bit of money. Then we'll go try to do the other shunting job, which should give us a little bit more money. And then hopefully we'll have a freight run somewhere that's not boring. Because I'm tired of always going to the same places, you know? There we go. Brakes off. And here we go. All right. I mean, now that I think about it, well, we did leave the other place with not a full tank of fuel. So the reality is, it's good we got the bonus, but overall, what it taught us is we have to calculate. We're gonna have to figure out our burn rate for fuel mainly, because everything else doesn't matter, honestly. Because if we can calculate a burn rate for our fuel on the train, then we would be able to selectively take certain jobs. And keys. Couple. Get. Where is that thing again? Right over. Ugh, there. There. Where? Where is it? Oh, it's over here. Right there. That'll work. All right. Job. That one, please. Where am I going? I got it. And we're going to go to D1L. Oh, booger. I don't know where D1L is. Okay. Let's go ahead and at least start moving. And then station map. D1L is over there. Okay. All right, I can do that. So we're going over there. That'll work for me. I should put some mods in here, really. I should put the multiple engine mod. There's a mod that lets the fan actually work to cool the engine. I probably should put that one in. There's a couple of skin mods that I think would be kind of cool to put in, so that train has like Canadian National livery, and then this one would have uh, Pennsylvania Railway livery. Oh, no, I want comms radio. There. Multi-engine mod first. Yeah, I'm thinking that's probably the wise thing to do. Think we're past. we go. Brakes off. Wait for pressure to build back. Yeah, I think the multi-engine mod, I think we'd make a lot of money that way, because I could grab 2 or 3 loads going to the same location. It would mean I'd have to factor in excessive fuel burn, but okay. What were we doing again, guys? D1L. All right, station map. D1L. Okay. So that should just shunt us over there, and then we're going to have to just do that. Okay. Come on, train. More power. Okay, and then I want my comms radio, because I think I want that to switch, because I think that gets me onto D1L. Nope, it does not. You... Oh, you were going to make me crash into those explosive cars. I caught you trying, game. I caught you trying. Game trying to cause us to explode again. It's all the game's fault. Not my fault. It's the game's fault. Game was trying to kill us. The game was trying to kill us, guys. Where's the stupid sign? Okay, there. Okay. Nope, other way. And brakes. There we go. And now we are going to unload. Yeah. Hop aboard. Not that. Go forward. Brakes down. And let's roll. Trying to kill you, not us. Just watch, that'll be your destination track. I don't think so. D4S. 2, 3, 4. Okay, that's cool. I'm cool with that. D4S is our destination. We're good. So that's 1, 2, 3. So that's 4 right there. Yeah. That was the one I almost shunted us onto. And you wouldn't be an innocent bystander, Fad. You'd be all wrapped up in this. All right, we want you to switch us. Perfect. Nope, go reverse. Drop the brake. Give it power as the pressure drops or builds, whatever. And then we will... Come on now, train. Let's go. I don't got time for this silliness. We only got 11 minutes to make this delivery to get our bonus. Oh man, there's some cars up in there. I was gonna go flying in here and slam on the brakes, but no. Now we gotta be careful. 5 minutes left. Okay, dump that speed, train. Okay, not all of it, just most of it, please. Ooh. Come on. Kiss. Perfect. I could do it remotely, I know, but we're just going to do this the quick way. Drop and give her a push. because I just want to make sure that we have this thing completely into this area. Perfect. All right, drop, brakes on, and nope, not that. Boom. All right, let's collect our money. Whee! No, not that. That. Boom, yeah. Money, 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 money. Okay, what else we got here? Wow. That's a logistics hall, don't want it. All right, I can go to Harbor Town. Boring. Or we can do more shunting work. Okay, that's a $5,000, a $4,000, and a $4,000. 22 minutes, 11 minutes, and 22 minutes. Oh my good grief. One drop off or two pickups. I think we can do this one. Let's try to find FFSU21. FFSU21. Nope, that's a logistics hall. Just in case we got two of them on the track. No. All right, where's some more? Ooh. There we go, that's where we want to be. All right, let's get our train. Train, where are you? Whoopsie. Train, I'm stuck, where am I? Oh, there. Okay, we can go forward. Drop and go. Whoop. There we go. We'll just stand up here again. Actually, I like standing back here. I feel like I'm a pilot. My ear itches. Okay, we're just gonna run over there, grab that, bish bash bosh, drop it, and roll, and we'll be good to go, I think. We'll pocket some more money. Stay right there. Yep, we'll pocket some more money and we'll be in a much better place. I do like we don't have a shadow, but there you can see the remote as a shadow. Oops, we went too fast. Warp. That is not the train you came in on, by the way. No, it's not. I stole a new one. It's fine. They're all the same. They're all crap. Yeah, they're all equally bad, so it doesn't hurt us none. Okay, we want to go to that over there, so I want to go straight and then switch. I'm calling the police now. They wouldn't be able to identify it anyway. They'd be like, it still looks like a rusted relic of a train. Where were those cars that we just looked at? It's that way, right? Yeah. So switch that one and that. Nope, not that one. No. There. Pretty sure that's what we're doing. Yeah, because those two were, that's the logistics hall, that's the other shunting job, and then we're going to this one. Should find 007 or 001. If you're taking a new train, why did you fix and refuel the other train? Because if I don't, when I go to get a license, they're going to bill me for the cost of doing that to that train anyway. So I'm preemptively taking care of that. so I don't get billed for that train. Perfect. Oi. I did grab the right train, right, guys? FHSU 21. Yes. Okay, good. Yeah, because I've been caught out on that a couple times, Trevor, where I'm like, it's time to get this license that we've been wanting to get for a while, and then it's like, no, D1L again. Okay. They're like, no, you can't have it. You must now spend all the money you collected to repair the train that you left sitting. And you're like, no, and you're sad because you spent all your time and money trying to get this thing, and it just doesn't work. Anyway, all right. Train won't let you steal. Yeah, exactly. We should maybe get our hazmat license. What do you guys think? Should we get our hazmat license? I think it's a thing we should do. Really, we should just get the license on that train right over there, but that's expensive. I'm actually thinking I should get the train man's like, yeah, get the hazmat. I want to see the explosions. I'm actually thinking that we might get the logistics hall license beforehand because there's a lot of logistics halls. Might as well have all those licenses. I think hazmat's, I want to say hazmat's 40 grand. I think the logistics is 20. So we'd be relatively close to getting the logistics license. I'm just riding the train till we get here, and then we're going to hop off and wait for the last car to go by. Whee! Nice and quiet, just a clack into the train cars over the track. Is that going to work? No? Yeah, I don't trust this game enough. Then boom, hazmat increases insurance copay 30 grand? Well, we ain't doing that. Come on, train. Pull it forward. Thank you. Alright, is that going the right direction now? No. Why did it do that? Oi, turn. Oh, it did that because of that train car. Duh. Alright. Brakes are off. Power! Hop up here. $30K is a steep insurance increase, honestly. I think we're going to avoid hazmat because I can't afford that. I'm barely scraping the bottom of the barrel most of the time. But if we get multi-engine, then we can seriously consider running some heavy-duty loads. That'll get us some good money. So I think logistics would probably be the better choice. Okay, comms radio, I need you to go that way. Yeah. That should do it. We shall be good to go. And rock and roll. Come on, train. We only got 11 minutes to do this run, and I, as usual, didn't actually take the time that I started the run, but whatever. Just don't need to use insurance or always keep the funds. Yeah, yeah, because that works well for me, train man. How many times have we gone like, oh, we need to do this fix? What? That insurance premium is crazy. I mean, I'm sure my insurance is still upset about the whole um, having to pay to repair that entire oil depot, but I mean, they'll get over it one day, maybe. Down to 6 minutes left. All right, so we burned not quite half the time. And stop. Boink, boink. Are we done? Stop. Thank you. Perfect. All right, let's get this puppy moving. Brakes off and get some throttle going. Okay, now figure out where we're going with this. C1S. Oh, we're dropping the whole unit in C1S. Oh. Well, there we go. C1S. Well, no, that's where we are. Food and factory. It's a shunt all the way over there. Right. Okay. All right. That works. Unless they mean that C1S, but that can't be right. 3P, 2P. Oh, no, I know what those are. Okay. So C1S. We've been doing C4, C3, C2, C3PO. All right, we're just going to back into that, I guess. That works for me. That works for me. Come on now. Come on now, choo-choo. Come on now, choo-choo. I don't want to give you a bunch. I don't want to give you a bunch of beans because I don't want to crash. Also, we don't really actually need to go that fast. I just need you to get past me this time. There we go. Switch you. Reverse. Drop that. Power it up. It's almost like we know what we're doing. Just a scary thought in and of itself. All right, C1S. This way. Wait. 4, 3, 2, 1S. Okay. Yep. Okay. That is going to work. Are you moving yet? You are. All right. More speed. Alrighty. Comms. Nope, that's going to be correct. That has to switch. That has to switch. All right. Everything else is good. Okay. And here comes our train. Two minutes. Oh. Not that. Come on, choo-choo. There's some explosives, but we should be set up fine, so I'm not too worried about it. Oh, crud. There's cars down there. Oh, we're not going to make it in time. Because we got to hook up to those cars. Without crashing. Shoot. Oh well. Ain't nothing we can do about it now. We just have to accept that we're not going to make the bonus. Farmer Kurt, how's it going? How's it going? Come on, train, let's go. We're going to try to make our goal, but I don't think we're going to do it. Just because we're going to have to hook up here. Alright, and perfect. Get rid of that. Grab that, hook it up. Okay, brakes off, give her some beanage. Come on now. Come on. Beanage. And engine off. Brakes on. Uncoupled. And run to the shop. Oh, there. Woo. Ah, too far. And there, and go. Oh yeah. I don't know if that actually got us any money. 7,000. Yep, we got our bonus by the skin of our teeth. Oh my goodness, anti-beanage. Yeah, exactly. Another logistics haul. Go away. Your logistics hauls. There is not a decent job here. Let's check licenses. Well, actually, let's check fees. Fees. Why is that $200? Oops, not that. I must have hit something too hard. All right, let's up in here. Brakes off. Go forward. All right, let's get rid of that. Let's go. Where's my remote? All right, there it is. Going to power off my remote because we're going to drive from in the cab for a minute. We're doing good. We're very, 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 very slowly getting any money, though. We're going to do a little in-cab driving just to fuel this thing up on the cheap. Because we used a quarter tank. Environmental fees for first engine. No, it's not. Can't be. But $200, I mean, that's not too bad. In the scheme of the disasters I've caused, $283 is not a terrible fee to pay. I think it's one of the cars that I hit maybe a little bit too hard. Nope, not that. That, please. And drop that and power that up. Okay, now I don't want that. No, I don't want that. It's that one I want to change. There we go. That should put us in there. There is the other train engine in there, but we're just going to put 2 engines in there because me. I should be able to push it out of the way, I hope. And we'll fuel it up at the fueling barn instead of having to pay the stupid fees for it. And then I think we're going to have to take a walk to the next place to pick up a load because I don't see a reason to fight for a load here. Famous last words. Usually. Go. We'll just creepy up on it. There we go. And we just go down here and just a quick little brakes, brake line. Oh yeah, I need the brake line. Thank you. I don't really want to crawl under there, but whatever. What are you complaining about? You have a problem with the brake pipe. I'm gonna ask you anyway. Hush. Why would you have a problem with the brake pipe? Is this one open? No, that one's fine. Oh, you're upset because you actually want to be coupled. All right, fine. There. That's fine. We can do that then. Now I'm just waiting for that to switch over. Should detect this train here in a moment. There it is. Off. Okay. A little bit of body damage. Not bad. A little bit of wheels. 18 bucks. I'll take that. 100% there. Burned a little bit of oil. Not bad. And the expensive one. Wait. Come on. There we go. Okay. That's a heck of a lot less than what they were going to charge me. So, there we go. And buy. Good. Okay, now let's go over here. Okay, let's check our fees. What? Fine. Confirm. Confirm. Okay, now we can go and look at licenses. That's annoying. Logistics hall is 20. What was the hazmat anyway? 40. Logistics hall is 20. We would have $610. I think that's a really bad idea on our part. Okay, let's figure out where we are. Food and Factory Town. Okay, where can we go to make some quick money, guys? Oh, they accumulate environment fees. Yeah, okay. That must be new, because it wasn't like that before, but that's fine. I'm okay with that. I'm kind of thinking we walk to Machine and Factory Town. Because of the diesel. Oil well. I don't have the hazmat license. Um, Actually, Goods in Factory Town, because I'm really good at shunting in Goods in Factory Town. There's nothing. Like, there's this. But man, that's a long run for no money. Food and Factory all the way down the harbor town. Oh, whoops. For basically no money. So I think Yeah, I think we're gonna have to walk to Goods in Factory Town. All right, everybody, get your bandana and your stick and your little sack that you put on your stick because we're walking the rails. Or teleporting our way down the rails, whatever. Because I don't want to spend the money to teleport. We're going to walk. We're going to be like hobos from the 1930s. 1930s hobos. Also, I've not actually seen this path, so, you know, whatever. Oops. All right, well, we're walking down there now. Oh, where are we? Aha! Look at how quick we were to make it over here. We're so crazy fast. We're just going to hobo the lines here. Wandered off the path again. Wandered off the beaten path. Okay, this should be the famous switch for the oil well that we're just going to avoid. And then here's this switch. That'll take us to where we're going next. Oh my goodness. Through the trees. We need somebody on a harmonica, playing a harmonica. There, we made it. Yeah, buddy, we made it. All right. Now I just have to remember where in the world is Carmen San Diego? There we go, station office. Okay, we made it. Logistics hall, can't do it. Those are fine. Along. Hazmat, nope. Long. Shunting. What are you? Freight. Okay. 15,000. Oh man, that's 330 tons. Can't do it. 330, can't do it. Okay. Oh wow. I just realized that was a shunting job. For 10 grand. Okay. Okay. I can totally get behind a shunting job for 10 grand. GLLH. So GL. GFFH. No. Over here, maybe? Is this it? Not that long of a train. No. GLSL. Thank you for following, McFissel. How's it going? Is there an engine? Oh, there's always an engine around here. They're right over there. Yay. Alright, which one is this? FH19. That's plywood. Load and prepare a train with Isker Electronics for departure. Okay, so it's got to be over here then. Did I just misread something? SL58. Is this it? Well, there's one of them. There's a second one. Are you actually connected? No, you're not. Okay, so that's two. 1, 2, 3, 4. I need 4 more flatbeds. Okay, so that would be easy enough. Grab those two. That's 2 simple flatbed grabs. I just don't want to be caught out where it's like a... I've been caught out before trying to shunt and they've been buried like 60 units deep. Ha ha ha, here's the rest of them. Yep. Uh-huh, I know now. So the only way to get them is to pull out this stake-sided unit and move it. Yeah. So that's why it's a 33-minute job. Because I can't go the other direction with it because it's too long to make that switch move. So I'm going to have to pull the stake side units out and park them probably over here. All right, yeah. Let's see what we can do here. Brakes off. What's up? Well, we're just trying to figure out how to earn our $10,000 payday on this shunting job. And preferably with a bonus to boot. I have not tried actually putting together the train prior to grabbing the job. Kind of wondering if I shouldn't try that. I bet you the game doesn't allow that, but kind of thinking I might try that. Nope, not that. Okay, get that backed up. You can move and connect cars before taking it. Ah, perfect. Well, guess what we're doing? We're going to be doing a lot of moving and connecting to cars because this entire train is going to be built before we're very far. Of course, the game's probably going to want the cars in a very particular order, which will be annoying as all get out, but minimally I'm going to move these stakes out of the way because they're annoying. I was just thinking if I put the stakes on the far right-hand track, you know that the game's going to require me to put the completed train on that track. So I think I'm going to put the stakes right there with that set of stakes right there, because that I think would be a good plan. My hope is the game wouldn't ask me to put, I mean, that would logically would make sense. It wouldn't, because these are going to be going to the forestry facilities. Really, game? The one time I want you to actually allow the train to roll a little bit more. Well, I'm going to hope that I can at least move these stakes out of the way. Thank you for following, 23 Ryan 21. Alright, let's get this guy. Nope. Breaks out. Alright. We're going to get these out of the way. Shunt them out of the way somewhere. Where is my remote? Power. Pair. No. Alright, fine. Pair. There we go. And we'll put this in the number 4 track just to get them out of the way. That will be that line right there. It has already switched there, so I just need to get past that. Alright. There we go, we're past that spot. Grab the remote again. brakes down and let the pressure build, and let's roll back. Come on now. Come on, choo-choo. Come on, you can do it. You can do it, train. I sometimes feel like the game purposely sets you up to be unable to achieve the goal in the time limit they give you. Because 33 minutes sounds like a long time until you think about having to grab 3 groups of cars, button them all together, load them, and then put them back in another track when you have to dig the cars out. So okay, we're gonna wait. There we go. Drop that, and let's go. How far do I want to risk that I can get this set up correctly? Do I want to grab the flat cars and move them, or do I want to grab the job? Because I got 2 more flat cars I got to shunt onto this flat car. Decisions, decisions, decisions. Oops. Come on now, train. Okay. Save, then grab the cars. I'm kind of thinking, I mean, if we have a 33-minute timer, and I'm already hooked onto these 2, we have 33 minutes. I think they might have... I could do that. I could save, grab the cars. If it doesn't work, go back to the save. But I'm thinking 33 minutes. We've already pulled those cars out of the way. There have been no wrecks, Davy boy. None whatsoever. Ha ha. Ha ha ha. Ha 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 ha. And there we go. Go ahead and couple them up. I just can't. I just don't want to risk it. I could save, but oh my gosh, the saves take forever in this game. Wait, I want in. Let me in. Nope, that's not the job. I want that. Oi, come here. All right, what do we want? All right, you want those, yeah. And then B3S, yeah. And then B2S. And then B1L. All right, I'm okay with all that. Where is my train? There it is. Okay. Remote, we are forward. Drop our in remote in the brake. All right, train man, take care. That is 961. Oi. All right. Let's check our job. 961 is the one we need to hook up to 135. Of course it's the one we need to hook up to 135. Okay. So, what am I going to do about that? Aha! I know what I'm going to do about this. Power! So this car I have to hook up to $135, which is in B3S. So what we're going to do I know what I'm doing. We're just gonna do a little back and forth dance with the shunting and boink, the shunting engine. Okay. So we're going to yep. Perfect. Let's take a step back. Like so. 1, 2. No, this will work. This works. Because here's where we're going to do our little back and forth jig with the shunting engine. Doink. Okay. Brakes off. So B3S is that one. Yep, and that car is up at the front. So I need to grab it and move it. And it needs to go where we were originally connected, which is right there. Which is fine. Right? Yeah, that's right. Because that's the one we're doing the job on. Right? 3, 3, 5. Pretty sure that's right. Yep, 1, 3, 5. All right, so we're going to grab that, pull it, put it on this track. Grab that one, pull it, and put it on that track. Yep, I got it. I got it all figured out in my brain. Except for I need a remote instead of whatever that was. Comms radio, switchy. Yep, that works. Get that off. Hodge, how's it going? We're making progress. We're progressing some way, shape, or form. We're surviving. Surviving happening. This game is a lot like SnowRunner, only without the multiplayer or the getting stuck. Oh gosh, that's too fast. Doink. All right, perfect. Couple that up. All right. Kill the brakes. All right, we'll pull this out. That's going to connect into there. That's the one that we have to connect onto that. Then we run around, grab that, push it forward. Okay, yep, I got this. This is totally going to work. It's totally going to work. Oh, if I was smart, I would have grabbed that car and grabbed that, put that, whatever. We got 33 minutes to figure out what we're doing. Go. Loco. Kill the brakes. The power down. Hodge, I certainly can. When I see Army Mike, I will pass that along. If I remember. I mean, we do have to, assume I can remember that. Unless he's hiding. He might be hiding in chat. Who knows? I wish this game had the very American hill thing that I think we talked about before, where I could just like go to the top of the hill, uncouple this, and just let it fly down the track. That does require knuckle couplers, of course, but okay. This is gonna work. I'm positive we're gonna get this working. Okay, I know everyone's like, why are you stopping here? Well, I got a plan. My plan is very simple here. We have to put that flatbed on that and then connect onto that. So I'm just going to grab that thing, go ahead and make that connection, then push it back and make that connection. Fad, you're done with... did they not work, Fad? Or did they bug the game out? I know Fad was struggling with odd jobs on his stream today. I can't imagine EA has bugs in their video games. That's unheard of. Oh, real life. Oh, well, very different. Go in reverse. Move that. I should have used my independent brake, but whatever. Come on now, choo-choo. Choo-choo. I do hope Train Sim World 2 is just a little bit like this. Not quite this, but kind of the back and forth shunting work. I know Train Sim World is sort of like this, some of the scenarios. Okay. Brakey, 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 brakey. Okay, now couple it up. Perfect. Keep rolling. Might have been a little bit hard, but that's okay. We'll get this guy coupled onto this flatbed, then we'll couple that onto that flatbed. Line of flatbeds, and we pull it forward, load it up, and then put it wherever they tell us to put it. Hopefully not somewhere crazy. That might have been a little bit too hard. And we'll find out. Hopefully. Oh, you son of a goat. Okay, there. Hopefully. Oi. Hook up. Doink. Whoop, my head's stuck. I got my head stuck. Alright, we got that done. Okay. Brakes are off. Give it some beans. Very light touch of beans. Feels a little bit like too much beanage, but we're gonna try it out. We're gonna try it. We're gonna get this. Actually, I don't even have to run around. I was like, oh, I'm gonna have to run around to grab onto the train in the correct location, but I don't. What am I talking about? I don't have to do that because I can just pull forward. Derp. Okay, I know that there's ways to use the remote to make this connection automatically, but quite honestly, By the time I figure it out, that's just faster. All right, let's go that way. Very sensitive about my goat parentage. Be more discreet. I don't know what you're talking about. Okay. Beans. Light beanage. Switch that there. All right, check the job just to make sure we got everybody hooked up. Pretty sure we do. 135 and 298, yep. And then go to D4, oh. No! That's where I put all those... That's where I put all those other cars. Son of a gun. That's what annoys me about this game sometimes. I'm just like, come on. Stop the train. All right. Load her up. Okay. This is going to be interesting. How are we going to do this? I don't know. Because I don't think there's enough room over here in D4O anymore. There's a lot of room back here, but... Man, once I hook that onto there... Oh, man. Come on, the one place I put those cars. The one place. Okay, what are we going to do? 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 I know what I'm going to do. I know what I can do. We're going to be probably not getting our bonus, but that's all right. Perfect. So I'll put those trains there. Then I'll go and grab those cars, pull them forward, put them on a different track, then come back, get those, go over that. Yeah, we're not going to get our 33-minute bonus, but whatever. There we go. Remote. Come on now, give us some power. It's stuff like that. It's like, come on, game, give me a break. Okay, so we've got a plan. We got a plan. Chances of us making our 33-minute time limit are pretty much dead, but we'll soldier on. Can I even see the... according to this, temps look okay. Okay, it's fine. We're going to be risking by going so fast, but that's all right. 30 is about the max I'd want to go in a switch yard, but even then, it's kind of pushing things. Okay. So we're going to move this onto this line. Drop the brake. Okay, now we got to go back into D4O. Switching that. And switching that. Drop the brakes and see if we can't do this fast enough. This probably is. Oh well, 10,000. We're waiting. We're gonna get 10, at least. Can't see my fuel gauge from there. Oh, come on. Couple that up. Brakes off. Alright. Make this, switch this onto there. Yeah. Switch, put these basically back where they were. So we gotta get past that switch. Yep. Come on, come on, come on, get past that switch. Good enough, I think. Go. Give a break. The remote is worth its weight in gold. Yep, pretty much. It's a lot. I mean, I kind of thought when I bought it, I'm like, oh, we just burned all our money and it's not going to do us any good. But now I'm like, this is amazing. I'm glad it was suggested, and I'm glad we have the money to buy it, because making this much, much easier. Past the sign so that I'm safely in the switch yard. Go. Kill the brakes. Let's go, train. Okay, now we will be there. That'll make my life much easier. I've had it, I don't know why I've had it all the way over there that entire time. Alright, everything is set up and to go into D4O except for that right there, which will switch as we pass. Perfect. Now we'll switch this, grab these ISCARs, pull them, push them, shunt them, move them, shake them, shake them. Stop train. Perfect. Verse it. All right. Yeah, if you're playing this game, the remote is basically like the first thing you want to buy, apparently. Fastest way to make... Farmer Kurt, thank you for the sub. The resub. Ah, for 2 months. Oh, thank you, sir. Yeah. Alright. Whoa! Gotta pay attention. Gonna have a crash. Boom. Alright. Couple that up. Forward. Breaks out. Eventually I'll learn how to read, by the way, Farmer Kurt. Oh my goodness. Come on, train. You're coupled, right? Move them on, head them up. Yep, exactly. Rawhide. Alright, now the remote will earn its keep. We'll hop our way to the back of the train. Woo! I'll just chill here. Really wish you'd go faster, train. Come on, choo-choo. Okay, I heard some beeping and I have no idea what was beeping, but... Alright, throttle off. Brakes on. Flip that switch. Reverse it. Brakes off. And let's see what we can do. Come on now. Inertia. Inertia! Okay, let's see if I can give it a little bit more beanage. There we go. Once you get over the initial inertia, it then becomes easier. It's just that first bit that's always interesting. Taking something from static to dynamic is where all the force gets exerted. Okay, we just want to sidle up nicely to these other cars up here, and hopefully we'll fit, and I won't have to couple and push, because I don't know if I'm going to be able to couple and push, given that they're all steel, but we'll see. I think I'm going to have to couple and push. I don't think that's enough room for all these cars, but we'll see. I'm gonna push it as though I'm going to couple it up, and then we'll see if that's properly in the switch yard. And apply those brakes. All right, are we in the yard? I can't even tell from there. Oh, yeah, we are. Perfect. Now I gotta get to my turn-in point. Whoa, whoa, good grief, where did we go? All right, job done in. Oh yeah, we got the bonus. Woo, 16 grand. Oh yeah, we got 36. We got 36. Woohoo! We did it. We did it. We got 36 grand. Oh my goodness, here's the freight haul. It's actually hauling what we're nearly hooked up to the machine in Factory Town for $17,000. Down there, over there, up there. Hoofda. It's 276 tons though. I think that would be... I think that would be a bit difficult. But if it's still there when we come back, then great. Because I think you... Shh, quiet now, train. All right. Oh yeah, we got some money. We got some money. All right. Yeah. It is now lunchtime here in Colorado. I do thank everybody for coming out. I appreciate it. It is lunchtime here, and Das also wants the computer, so I'm going to head out. And tomorrow's Monday, 4 p.m. Mountain Time, whatever that is in your local time. We are going to be on Bus Simulator with the saltiest bus driver around. Tuesday, because my G27 wheel is broken, we are going to be doing Train Simulator, I think, but we might do Derail Valley because, man, this game is pretty good. We're starting to move along. Wednesday, I'm off. Thursday, 4 p.m. my time, whatever that is in your local time, we'll be in Car Mechanic Simulator. Possibly the last time we do Car Mechanic Simulator before we switch to something else. Friday, 1 p.m. Mountain Time, Farming Simulator. Yes, I said that correctly. Old Stream Farms. And then next Saturday, we're back in Farmers Dynasty at 1 p.m. Mountain Time. Until then, take care, everybody. Let's see if there is anybody to raid. I don't know if there is. We're going to see. Nope, there isn't. I do know that Wolfman is streaming, I think, in an hour. Oh, is Steam? Hold on. Oh, 822 Steam is. Thank you. We're going to go raid 822 Steam. He is in Train Sim World. Please stick around for the raid. He is a great guy. Give him a follow. It doesn't cost you a dime. He just got his affiliate, so he's all excited. So let's go raid 822 Steam and tell him not to crash into any oil depots. I'll see everyone tomorrow, I hope, if you can make it. Take care, everyone.